So many sectors of society have expressed concern and dissatisfaction at Nersa's approval of an 18.65% price hike for Eskom. We speak now to the City of Cape Town in terms of their position, and we're joined by Cape Town Mayor Geordin Lewis. Thank you very much, Mayor, for availing yourself this afternoon. You have since called this unfair and unjust.
I have, yes. Pleasure to be with you. Thanks for the invitation. It is deeply unfair. South African families are under tremendous financial pressure. Businesses have had to put up with the stress of load shedding, of providing their own power through generators and diesel and so on. Many businesses have not survived that pressure, and so many families have lost jobs and incomes. And on top of that, they have now had salt rubbed into their wounds with an 18.65% price increase this year. And we are forgetting an approved 12.5% increase next year. Altogether, a 33.5% increase over the next 24 months in power. That is absurd. If there was any business, a cell phone business or an insurance business, in any of our lives that tried to push a 33% increase onto us as consumers, we would simply leave. We would ditch them. We would change supplier. And now we can't do that because Eskom has got our country kind of under hostage. They've got us by the neck. And that is really unfair and unjust, as I said.
Yeah. You believe, though, that the power utility has alternative ways to raise funds? How?
Sure. We've seen not once over the last few years have we seen any meaningful move to actually sort out Eskom's finances. It is drowning in debt. It is massively overstaffed. It has got these legacy contracts for coal and coal transport that were only ever designed to enrich cadres, that are extremely expensive, totally over-the-top expensive, more expensive than anywhere else in the world. None of that has yet been addressed. Only very recently, in the October budget, did we hear some limited progress on dealing with Eskom's debt. So we have just been paying year after year after year, hundreds and hundreds of percent increases over the years, without any action from Eskom or from the national government to deal with Eskom's finances or its operations. If indeed there was an 18.5% increase in electricity production, we might feel somewhat better about it. But it's increase in price with no increase in production, indeed a decrease in production.
Yeah, to your point a little bit earlier on about if this was a different service provider, you'd simply ditch them. The city has made it known on several occasions that you are looking at alternative plans, but 70% of your income from the sale of electricity goes towards buying bulk electricity from Eskom. And so how are you planning to then, implement that alternative?
We've just got to buy power from independent power producers as quickly as we can. We have bought 200 megawatts already. In the next couple of weeks, probably in the next 14 to 21 days, we will go out to market for another much bigger purchase of about 500 megawatts, maybe even more than that. And as we reduce our reliance on Eskom more and more over the coming years, we can start to end load shedding in the city and also start to hopefully see a price reduction passed on to consumers in the years ahead.
The Mayor of the City of Cape Town, Geordin Lewis, thank you very much for availing yourself this afternoon.